Yeah, welcome to our channel Ulta Sach. So today we are going to learn introduction to computer. Let me clarify. This is purely for educational purpose. Uh, all my young students and anyone who is very new to computer, I think he should know about computer, introduction to computer. See, anything, suppose you are riding a motorcycle, you should know where is the accelerator, where is the brake, where is the clutch, right? So this session will basically focus on the computer. What is computer, what are the components of computer, right? What is input, what is output, all these things. So we won't make late. Let's start. Introduction to computer. My name is Prevat Mishra. Now onwards, I'll teach you in details about introduction to computer, right? So what is a computer? A computer is an electronic device operating under the control of instruction software stored in its own memory unit that can accept data, which is known as input, manipulate data, you can say that is process, and produce information, that is output from the processing. Generally, the term is used to describe a collection of devices that function together as a system. So basically, two to three things which we need to know. See, computer, one is input, one is process, and one is output. So basically, computer, the entire process we need to learn. See, computer, it is a an electronic device. In fact, this is a high-speed electronic device which accept input, which accept raw data as input, process it, and make quick, meaningful output. See, this is the system. I know you will give raw material, raw data as input, then computer will process it and give you some output, right? So in details we'll learn also. So basically, let's learn about few input, then process, then output. See, uh, when computer comes to our mind, whenever you are going to someone's desk, few things that are very common. That is this keyboard. Keyboard. This is input device. Similarly, this mouse through which we are also giving instruction to computer, that is also input device. Similarly, after this, a scanner. See, in scanner, what we do, we put any document which we need to scan. So through it, we put it into the computer. So that is also input. This is the camera. This is also input because from this we'll take the pictures, right? So let's learn what is then process. So this is CPU, central processing unit. Here, what happens? Whatever input you give, so this CPU, what it does, it process it and make quick, meaningful output. See, all output comes here in your monitor through speaker, through printer. Suppose, for example, we you are typing something, right? So where you will type? You will type it in the keyboard. What you type? You are writing? No, you are only typing. No. So whatever you are typing, this will be processed by this CPU. Again, whatever the process thing that will output here, that will show here in the output. So you gave input through keyboard, it processed in the CPU, then in the monitor it shows. Suppose more example, suppose you are writing a letter and you need to print it. Whatever you will write, whatever you will format, you will do it through this keyboard and mouse. Then this will process it. So it will show here in the monitor and you will print here, right? So this is similarly the speaker. You want to show, listen to a song. Simply you put the input through mouse, the input through keyboard, and whatever you want to listen, you will listen here. So this is output, this is input, this is process, this is output, right? Next, what does a computer do? Friends, the entire computer, I mean the computer system, computer can perform our general operation which comprise the information processing cycle. We need to understand this, the information processing cycle. See, this cycle based on this information process, how fast input, then process, then output, then storage. In the previous slide we learned input, you give whatever you will give input, then that will be processed by computer, then computer will give output. For future if you want to save, that is storage. We will learn about the storage in the, very particularly in details in the. So what do computer do? Input, process, output and store data. This is simple. What is the entire process? So this input, then process, then output, then store data. Whatever input you gave, the computer will process that, right? Then it will give you the output, and also it can store your output. Whatever you saved, suppose you draft a letter, you typed a letter, you gave input through your keyboard and mouse, it processed, then you got the output through printer, you got the output, and for future purpose you kept it in your computer memory, so it's stored data. So computer, if you will see, you will get some input device, you will get that process device, you will get some output device, and yes, storing data is a very important part of a computer. So when we're talking about data and information, let's see what data is. All computer process require data. And what is data? Data is a collection of raw facts, figures and symbols. Raw facts, figures and symbols such as numbers, words, images, video given to the computer during the input fetch. So data is a collection of raw facts like figure, symbol, number, you are writing something, you are putting an image, all these things are data. So computer, what does computer do? Computer needs data in order to process. Once computer got this data, then computer manipulate data. That means computer process that data to create information. So information is a collection of data. Information is data that is organized, meaningful and useful. For example, you got many letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. But if you organize it, you will get a word. Father, mother, computer, in computer you will get CEO, there is no meaning of C, there is no meaning of O. If you organize it properly, then computer, that is a meaningful word, that will be information. All these letters will be data. This meaningful word will be information. Then during the output phase, the information that has been created is put into some form such as printed report. So once you get all this information, you need to print it out, you need to, output. And further, for future purpose, you can save it, you can store it in the computer. So data and information, be very clear, data is in raw, information is the structure of data. Structurally, if data is kept, that is information. Then this information can be given as output and can be stored for future purpose, right? If now computer is so powerful, why computer is so powerful? S- See, human being created computer, but if we'll see productivity, computer is more powerful than human being. Computer can process the information very quick with amazing speed. See, we know 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. We can calculate, we can make a summation, we can make subtraction, we can make calculation. And all these things are being loaded as a program into the computer. But when we take something or a calculation, 5 minutes, computer can do it in a fraction of second. That is the beauty of computer, that is the power of computer. Moreover, computer can give you reliability. You can rely on computer because low failure rate, very few, occasionally, sometimes, seldom computer makes, almost no. Computer doesn't make any mistake. Computer makes mistake only if your programming is wrong and it is accuracy. We may not correct, we may cross check several times, but computer, whatever you put the formula, get the result. Computer can give you accurate report. And we human, we cannot store many data. See, we depend on diaries to keep our data. We depend on notes. We depend on computer to store huge amount of data. Computer can store huge amount of data and information than any other thing, than human being also. And computer has the ability to communicate with other computers. See, we human being can also communicate. Computer can also communicate. See, you are in India. Your brother is in, your friend is in America. You cannot simply communicate without the help of a computer. Computer, computer has the ability to communicate with other computers. So these are a few factors, few things for which computer is so powerful. Now next few slides we'll learn how does computer know what to do. See, computer, what is computer? Computer is a machine. Computer, it cannot do anything automatically. It needs your input. Computer only asks what you said, what you programmed. You have human have prepared computer program, we have prepared software and you loaded it into the computer. So that only being done by computer. Computer can process with a help of the program loaded into that. Once the program is stored in memory, the computer can start the operation by executing the program instructions one after the other. So entirely computer need on the programs that is initially loaded to the computer by the human being. So computer can do nothing itself. It depends on the program. It acts as per the programs loaded into that. In a very simple thing, whatever the software you have used, computer will act accordingly to that. So next is what are the primary components of a computer. So primary, these five things, input devices, keyboard, mouse, scanner, any device through which you gives input to the computer is known as input devices. So this is the first one. Then CPU, CPU stands for central processing unit. This CPU, what it does, it process the input data into output, right, through output device. Then memory, computer has memory. We have types of memory that will learn, temporary and permanent memory that will learn. So again, output device, through any device through which computer gives us output, we get the output in monitor. Monitor is an output device. We get the printout through printer. Printer is an output device. We we can listen to the song, we can listen to the movies in the speaker. So the speaker is output. And storage devices, all these devices, uh, the hard disks, the pen drive, all these are storage devices where we can keep our data. So these are the primary components of a computer. In any computer you will get these 5 things must. Then next few slides we'll learn about the uses of a computer. First, at home. Commonly at home we children use for computer games. We play a lot of games at computer. We can work from computer from home through our computer. Many people, we can make our banking, we can transfer funds, we can work in the stock market, we can do many things from our computer. And very important, we can connect to the web through computer at home. So these are few things that few uses of computer at home. PC stands for personal computer, right? Then at office, stock control. Enter office, you have inventory, you have some raw material. You need to keep the details of the stock, the sales, the purchases, every data you can use computer. Normally we use computer to control the stocks, accounts, salaries, payrolls. All these things are maintained by computer very, and it needs accuracy. Due to computer's accuracy, um, uh, quick action. This is for that we use it in office for controlling stocks, accounts, payroll, operational works, right? Automated production systems. There are, many car factories are almost completely automated. We don't use human. See, if you'll ask a human to make 5 structures, so there will be different type of structure. Even if I'll ask you to make 5 paintings, all these 5 paintings will be different. But if I'll ask a computer to print a 5 paintings, I mean to make 5 copies of a single printer, it will do without any mistake, and all these 5 will write. For that automation, automated production system, computer is used. Design system, see, designing, many products are designing using computer aided design programs to produce exact specification and detailed drawing on the computer before producing models of new products. So for designing purpose, we also use computers. Uses of computer in daily life. Uh, rightly I said, accounts, to maintain accounts, to keep book of accounts, we need computer. Playing games, educational. See, nowadays we people are depending on Wikipedia, Google, on online tutorials, online classes. Right now, whatever I am teaching, you can get it in YouTube. That is also an part of educational system. Online banking. See, nowadays we can transfer money in a mobile, in a laptop. Smart ID cards. You can supermarkets. You can purchase everything from the in the computer. You can use Flipkart. You can use Paytm. You can use various e-commerce. You can access various e-commerce sites through computer, right? Working from home. See, teleworking. Nowadays people they prefer to work from home. So teleworking, you can use computer. And most important, internet. Internet, you can connect to the entire world through internet. So that is also. Thank you. uh, we in the next class, I'll go to the next session, right? So I hope this part of this introduction part of computer will be useful to you. uh, do share, like and subscribe our channel if you find this interesting and useful. Definitely I'll come with some more few more topics on computers gradually, day after day, session after session, and you will get the link to the next session at the end of this video. uh, Thank you. Have a good day. We'll meet very soon again. Thank you very much.